Hey everyone, welcome back to Doris and the Dragon episode 2. That's the second part of the walkthrough. And now let's go and pick the litter.
A piece of litter? I can't just leave it here. There. Much better.
And let's go inside the house. And we talk to the skeleton man.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do you mind? I've been waiting to talk to somebody for years, and now you're trying to jump the queue. I have so many complaints that I don't even know where to start.
Oh, sorry. I only want to ask a few questions.
Now, David. That's your anger talking. We've already been through all of this.
Subconscious resentment toward my parents is not why it's taken me years to get this far.
Leslie, what happened on your journey?
So what exactly happened to you on your journey here?
Well, first of all, I died. As if that wasn't the best start to the morning. Then, I had no paperwork. I didn't know what to do or where to go or even where I was. All I had was this weird coin that I kept in my pocket. I spent the first few weeks trying to construct a camp for myself from various rudimentary items I'd found lying around. I just felt compelled to do so.
Perhaps the compulsion was due to some unresolved feelings you may have, David?
No, the compulsion was due to me being cold and annoyed and needing to build myself some sort of shelter because, as far as I could tell, there was no one else here.
So you were living in the Divide?
For a while, until I came across this big white Cockney fellow who thought it would be much warmer if I were to continue my stay in his stomach.
So you just hopped in?
Of course I bloody didn't. He ate me, didn't he? Not even so much as a warning. Just gulped me down quick as anything.
It doesn't matter what we say.
So what happened then?
Well, I spent some time living in there with the few belongings I had on me when I was swallowed. I actually grew to like the soft cushion of his internal organs. But soon I had been in there too long, and my skin and clothes started to melt away from the nasty gut goop until I was nothing but bones.
How disgusting.
Tell me about it. One day I just decided I'd had enough. I got so angry, I started hitting everything in sight. I hit the innards. I hit the sphincter-shaped holes. And finally I started hitting the ribs.
I think I know where this is going.
I hit and I smashed and I beat them until eventually I heard this weird sound, as if I'd just solved a puzzle. And I was immediately regurgitated with such a force that I lost my arm. My good arm, can I add? Then, as if that wasn't enough, I met this strange goth chap who informed me that I had to cross a river. To get to the place that I had to be, all I needed was a coin.
Let me guess. You lost it.
Of course I'd lost it. After all this hardship, it wasn't like something was going to go right for me, was it? So, do you know what I did?
What?
I swam the whole way here. After journeying for so long with no direction, I finally knew where I was going. And I wasn't going to let something as small as a coin stand in my way.
How does a skeleton with one arm swim?
With great difficulty.
Are you sure you aren't upset because of some psychological difficulty you may be having?
No. I just wish I had my arm back.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I think I might know the whereabouts of your arm.
Really? Where do you have it?
Well, I had it.
Had it?
I may have given it away.
Who does that?
Well, I had a reason at the time. I'll see if I can get it back. I'll let you get back to it.
That would be
Please.
nice.
If we use the switchboard,
Push all of the buttons.
Greg! Come in, Greg.
Yes, sir?
One of the redirection mirrors is misaligned again.
Oh, I will fix it immediately, sir.
Make sure that you do. Come up to the top floor when you are finished. We have something to discuss in my office.
Very good, sir.
It seems like head office is on the top floor. I have to get up there somehow.
and if we use it again,
Push all of the buttons.
Ah, Bessie! What are you doing?
Oh dear. What have I done now?
Quit it, you giant buffoon!
I think this switchboard is messing with the whale's sense of direction. I'm sure that will be helpful.
now if you remember, the skeleton hand is in the hands of the captain, so if we use the transitional support device with a switchboard.
Hello? Hello? Bessie? Bessie, I need you to do something for me.
Fly to the whale platform.
I need you to fly back to the whale platform for me.
That's back the way we came!
And let's leave. We can't go up yet. Go to the tour platform. Now if you remember, we redirected Bessie to come here. And so what do? We use the remote, the haunting device on Doris.
Okay, I think this should work now. According to where Bessie is, the arm should fall onto the whale platform. Here goes nothing.
Ah! I've dropped me precious arm! No!
And we have it.
It dropped exactly where I thought it would. I had better get it back to David.
Now if we use the litter we have found with the machine, it doesn't do anything, but let's do it anyway.
Oh! It appears you have another piece of garbage. Well,
Maybe it helps us later.
I would like to introduce you all to our new term general. Not many get to this rank, so take a couple of moments to let it all soak in. Good. In return, you will receive your Tier 3 item.
Invalid item.
I hope you enjoy your...
Invalid item.
Hope to see you soon. stranger. I'm welcome to Crash.
And let's go back to Dave the Skeleton.
Hello, David. Would you mind giving me a hand with this item I'm carrying?
That's not funny, Doris. This is a genuine problem, and it's causing me a lot of stress.
I guess that joke was a little close to the bone.
I'm going to walk away now.
No, please stop. I have your arm.
Really? Thank you so much. Oh, how I've missed you. You lovely limb.
You're welcome.
Now I have my good arm back, I'm going to write a letter of complaint to management. They will hear of my perils, and they will compensate me for my time. All I need is a pen and some paper.
You can't go anywhere, David. We're in the middle of a very important session about your feelings. I will not let you leave until you have had your management recommended revelation.
Can I ask you to find those for me, Doris? Sorry to ask, but my non-existent blood is boiling, and if I don't get it written down now, then it may be lost forever.
I'll see what I can do.
So let's give him the pen.
I had one of these just laying around. You can probably have it.
I think I saw these down in Earthly Business when I was in the queue. Did you steal this?
I collect things.
And the departures ticket?
I have this scrap of paper if you like.
Is this your ticket? Well, won't you need that to pass on?
Not at the rate the queue is moving. Anyway, I can't pass on until I find my husband, and I think you can help me do that. Well, you have a pen and paper now. Do you think you can write down your complaints?
Okay, let's give this a go.
Channel all of your negative thoughts onto the page. Write how you feel, David. Let it all out. Tell me about your parents.
No, my parents did their best. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I'll head over and deliver it now.
Actually, would you mind if I delivered it for you? You're busy here, and I really need to get to the top floor.
That sounds okay. I actually do feel a lot better for writing it all down. I was looking forward to having a good shout, but now I think I'm happy sitting down for a bit. I might even talk about my parents. I feel like I can.
And that's the end of the session today. I've another booking coming in soon, but I'll see you tomorrow, David.
Okay, now I feel like shouting again. I'm not moving until you hear my feelings.
I'm going to have to call security, aren't I?
I will not move.
Okay. I'll make sure this gets delivered for you. See you later.
So we leave and we go stairs down into the earthly business and hauntings, and we talk to the clerk.
How are my favorite new couple doing?
No, we don't talk
she's
to
a
them, sorry.
very-
I'll leave you to...
We use a complaint letter.
I didn't know where to deliver this because there isn't anyone on the desk downstairs at the moment.
What is it?
It's a complaint letter from a friend of mine. He couldn't make it down here because he's stuck in a counselling session in transitional support.
Let me take a look. Living in the Divide? Eaten by a demon? Sounds like your friend had a bit of a rough time. I have to forward this to the manager and set up a meeting. Tell your friend to meet me at the information desk downstairs, and I'll take him to the upper management level.
I'll let him know. Thank you.
Anything for you, Doris.
Back to David.
They're planning a meeting for you.
Who is?
The information clerk downstairs is setting up a meeting with upper management. All you have to do is meet him at the information desk at departures.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much for your troubles.
No need to thank me. I felt partly responsible.
I shall go there now. Thanks again, Doris.
And let's go to departures also. And talk to him one last time.
Hello, I'm Dave. I'm here for the meeting with upper management.
Of course, sir. I've been expecting you. The manager would like to personally express his deepest apologies for any inconvenience or trauma you may have suffered since arriving in the Divide. He is waiting to speak with you in his office on the 3rd floor. I've opened the gate for you, so you are free to speak with him at your leisure.
That's the best bit of news I have heard since I got to this wretched place. Yes, this manager certainly seems like a reasonable fellow. I'm going to go and give him a piece of my mind.
You know, it does feel good to help others.
And now the gate is open to the 3rd floor. And if we use the door...
I can hear people talking inside.
Oh, the utter incompetence of my staff astounds me.
Please do try to calm down, sir.
Perhaps I would be calm if you didn't keep allowing these disgusting human souls to cross the divide.
The fault belongs to no one, sir. They are autonomous sentient beings after all. Crafty ones at that.
We must keep them under control. We cannot allow any more to pass through before the next audit, or we risk jeopardizing everything we have worked so hard for.
I am aware of that, sir. David has been dealt with, as per your instructions.
And what of the old woman? Case number 946D.
I think that's me.
As far as I know, she's still crossing the river. She should be with us any time now.
Excellent. We can't have any more of these souls interfering in what we are trying to accomplish here.
We'll get it done, sir. Same as we do every year.
Yes, well, that may be so, but I can't shake the feeling something is wrong. We haven't had to close arrivals for millennia.
A minor preventative measure, sir. No new arrivals, no new problems.
And yet they still seem to be arriving.
I'll try harder, sir.
Make sure that you do, Greg. You, of all people, know what is at stake. Dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
He's leaving. Something tells me I shouldn't have heard that conversation. I had better make myself scarce. What do we have here? There's a sign on the door. Arrivals. Under routine maintenance. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'd better take a look around.
And let's use the ladder to end the episode.
If I climb up here, maybe I can see what's in the room above.
You were right. You shouldn't be here, Doris.
Oh! Who are you? How do you know my name?
I know you, Doris. Now, where is Norb?
How do you know about Norb?
Is he not here with you?
He's gone. He didn't want me to come up here either.
We didn't follow you? Oh, well, that's an inconvenience.
Who are you?
I am Greg. What about Albert? Have you made contact with him?
Albert? Do you know where he is?
Oh, pity. I thought there was a chance. Well, Doris, I'm afraid it's now time to hand you in.
If you work here, I have to talk to the management.
You are here, Doris. This is it. And the secret is you weren't supposed to make it this far. There is a story here much larger than your journey through the divide, but yours must end here.
But I must find my Albert. I can't stop now.
You must not. Albert is the key to undoing everything that we are working on, and he must absolutely not return if we are to succeed. You have to understand that this is all for a greater purpose.
I don't. What does any of this have to do with Albert and I? Can't we just go together?
Doris, management exists to act as a midpoint between your world and the next. And, like in your world, we answer to a set of managers.
Yes. Norb called them, universal cultivators?
Well, you could call them that, yeah. Here, we call them the auditors.
So these auditors make sure you're doing your job correctly? How is that anything to do with me?
It's complicated. You see, all life is made up of energy. Even you, Doris.
Well, I was always the centre of the party at the bingo hall.
Well, yes. This is the energy that these universal cultivators, the auditors, need. It's fuel. It is the sole job of the manager to ensure its constant controlled supply. His existence relies on it.
I don't think I'm following you. This all sounds like made-up nonsense. Did you forget that I'm new here?
Well, things aren't going so well on paper. The numbers are off. And Albert is part of the reason why.
He was here. Where is he now?
We banished him. To the outer reaches of the divide. Far away, Doris. Where only a few could ever find him.
I'll find him. You just have to let me go.
You'll have to get out first. But if you do, tell him I sent you. And I'm sorry, Doris.
Greg! I thought I heard you in this room.
I found the old lady, sir.
Ah! Case number 946D. I told you she'd fall right into our nets. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I, Greg?
You did, sir.
This is the closest I've ever been to actual emotion.
A breakthrough, sir.
Throw her in the keep for now. It's too much of a risk to put her with the others. That's one less thing to worry about, at least.
I will do so presently, sir.
Stop! You can't do this to me.
Why not? Oh, that's right. I don't care. Take her away!
Very good.
Now, all that remains is to make sure everything stays on course.
I'm sorry, Doris. At this point, my hands are tied.
Wait, Greg, I have more questions. Greg? He's gone.
And that's it for this episode. I will see you very soon. Have a great day.